Alright, so tonight is the night. My friend Alex and I are finally doing it. We're heading to the old Blackwood Manor on the edge of town. You know, the place everyone whispers about but no one dares to visit after dark. They say it's been empty for 50 years, ever since the Blackwood family just, vanished. Local legend says their spirits still wander the halls, and honestly, a part of me hopes they're right. We've got our flashlights, a couple of cameras, and way too much nervous energy. Let's see what we find. We just pulled up, it's even creepier in person. The moon is barely out, and the whole house is just a giant shadow against the sky. The gate is rusted open, kind of like an invitation, right? A very creepy, tetanus-filled invitation. Alex is already getting jumpy. I can hear the gravel crunching under our feet, and it's like the only sound in the world besides our own breathing. The front door is massive, made of this dark, heavy wood. It's slightly ajar. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a really, really bad one. Deep breath, we're going in. Okay, we're inside. The air in here is so thick and cold. It smells like dust and damp earth. Our flashlights are cutting through the darkness, revealing these huge, empty rooms. All the furniture is covered in white sheets, making them look like ghosts just sitting there, waiting. Look at this. There's a grand staircase right in the center of the foyer. It's beautiful, but also terrifying. Every little creak of the floorboards is making me jump. Alex just swore he saw something move in the corner of his eye. But when we looked, there was nothing. Just shadows playing tricks on us. Or at least, I hope that's all it is. We've made our way upstairs. The temperature dropped even more up here. My breath is fogging up in front of me. We're in what looks like it was the master bedroom. There's a huge four-poster bed in the middle of the room, still made, but covered in a thick layer of dust. Over on the wall, there's a portrait of a woman. Her eyes, they're so intense, it feels like they're following you no matter where you stand. Alex is trying to get a good shot of it, but his camera keeps acting up, blurring the image every time he focuses on her face. That's weird, right? My camera seems to be working fine. Wait, did you hear that? It sounded like a music box. It's faint, but it's definitely there. Where's that coming from? Alex heard it too. He's pointing down the hall. Let's go check it out. We're walking as quietly as we can. This sound is getting a little louder. It's coming from that room at the very end of the hallway, the one with the door that's almost completely shut. This feels like a scene straight out of a horror movie. My heart is pounding so hard I can feel it in my ears. I'm pushing the door open, slowly. It's a child's room. The music is coming from a little ballerina music box on a dresser. It's slowly turning, playing this really haunting melody. But the weirdest part, the music just stopped. The second the door was fully open, it just stopped. And the room is freezing. We need to talk about what just happened. Alex and I both saw it. As we were backing out of the child's room, the door, which we had opened all the way, slowly started to swing shut on its own. There's no draft in here, no wind. It just moved with this slow, deliberate motion until it clicked shut. We didn't stick around to see what would happen next. We literally ran back to the main staircase. My hands are shaking. Alex looks pale. This is way more intense than we thought it would be. We were joking about ghosts earlier, but now I'm not so sure it's a joke. Something is definitely in this house with us. We decided to check out one last area before we get out of here, the basement. Probably a terrible idea, but we came for an adventure. The door to the basement is under the main staircase. It's heavy, and it took both of us to pull it open. The smell that hit us was awful, like mildew and something else. Something metallic. The stairs are steep and stone. Our flashlights can barely cut through the darkness down here. It's just a huge, cavernous space. There are old wine racks along one wall and a bunch of broken furniture piled in the corner. But what's really getting my attention is the floor. It's all dirt, and over in the center it looks like it's been disturbed recently, like someone was digging. Okay, this is where it gets really strange. While Alex was filming the dirt floor, my flashlight beam caught something on the far wall. Scratched into the stone, over and over again. Our words. It's hard to make them out, but it looks like it says "get out." Dozens of times, just clawed into the wall. As I got closer to read it, we heard a loud bang from upstairs. It sounded like a door slamming shut, but way louder than the one before. That's it. That's our cue. We are not sticking around to find out what made that noise. We're leaving now. We just made it out of the house and back to the car. I have never run so fast in my entire life. My heart is still racing. As we were running out the front door, I swear I looked back and saw a face in one of the upstairs windows. A pale face, just watching us leave. I didn't say anything to Alex. He was already freaked out enough. We just jumped in the car and drove. Looking back at the manor from a distance, it just looked like a dark, silent house again. But we know it's not silent. It's not empty. We went looking for a ghost story, and I think we found one. We need to go through all this footage. So, we're back home now, safe and sound. We've spent the last hour reviewing the footage from our cameras, and it's even crazier than we remembered. We caught the door closing on its own, clear as day. On the audio, you can faintly hear the music box, but we also picked up other sounds we didn't hear at the time. Faint whispers, almost too quiet to make out. And the photo of the woman's portrait. Alex's camera finally got one clear shot. and in the reflection on the glass of the painting, you can see a shape standing behind him. There was no one there. We were the only two people in that room. I don't know what to think, but I know one thing for sure. Blackwood Manor is not empty. Thanks for coming along on this insane adventure with us. Let us know in the comments what you think we captured. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because we will definitely be investigating more places like this. Stay safe out there.